All right. Hi, guys. I am now starting our sprints. How are you guys doing? I know it's been quite some time and I have not done a video or anything like that, but I'm back. I had to take some time. I was going through some skin issues and being in front of a camera and being subconscious about your skin is really an issue for me. And yeah, I just wanted to take some time, let my skin clear up and everything like that. Now, I do want to talk about what I have put in this the um, section over here. It is a website for uh, it's a website for a bookstore that is locally here in Brooklyn, and it's walking distance from my apartment. And I really do love everything that they stand for. They are very community minded, and they also run a community center out of the bookstore when it is safe for people to be enclosed in spaces. They actually have a homework club where kids can come in and do their homework. They also participate in a lot of community service and things like that. And they also are very just hands-on, and it's just an amazing space. It's a cafe and everything. You can go in, read your books or whatever whenever it's safe. And they also take donations. I put it in there because I love this bookstore. It is a bookstore that focuses specifically on amplifying Black, Latinx, and Indigenous voices. So when you walk into the store, or if you're looking for anything, you're browsing or whatever, the bookstore only has books by Black, Latinx, and Indigenous people. I went over there the other day and I copped Never Look Back by Lillian Rivera, and they have just such a nice setup and everything like that. And I thought that I'd put it out there, and I have become friends with the owner. So I hope that you guys go ahead and check it out. They do have online services. If you spend $50, shipping is free. So go ahead and check that out. I really enjoyed having a conversation with the person that was working there the other day, and it's just a really nice community bookstore. And I totally love what they stand for. It's just an amazing thing to have here in the neighborhood. Okay. I I appreciate you coming through though. Um, you forgot you had it open. That's fine. But hello, how are you? Tell me what you're reading, what your reading goal is today. I know my goal is to finish Felix Ever After, and I'll possibly start Ring Shout today. Depends on how I feel. Um, let's see. Yeah, it happens, and specifically because I have eczema, I've like really been having some issues with my the skin on my face. So yeah, it's been quite the journey, and I'm glad that it's cleared up enough that I can be on camera. I will check on international shipping, but I'm not sure if they do ship international. I will let you know. I just really love this bookstore. It's very, conscious minded, and they're just really, really amazing and nice and everything. So, I'm going to tell you guys what's happening because I know you're probably wondering why I'm looking over here. This is my other camera. I am going to be uploading an HD video of my session today, and I want to show you guys this new stuff that I have. I'm just being a show off at the moment. And also, I have another video that I'm planning to upload, but it's not coming out till my birthday. So look out for that. That's going to be fun. Hey Emma, how are you doing? I hope that you are well. I know it's been a long time, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. I'm just gonna wait for a few more to see if anybody else comes in. All of you guys, I am so grateful that you have um, decided to show up, and that's amazing. It's great. Uh, so, um, what are you guys reading? I know I have like a pile of books over here. I've got Felix Ever After. I am, I think, maybe 80% through Felix Ever After. I'm actually reading this for the NB Book Club, so this is gonna, I'm trying to finish this before a certain time because I'm just don't want to be like behind when the discussion comes out. And then I also have The Fires of Vengeance over here that I'm trying to finish. Uh, so there's just various things that are happening right now. Um, I'm all right. I'm doing better. I am doing much better than I have been. So, my birthday is February 9th. It's coming up very soon. Very soon. You won't have to wait too long. I still have to edit that video though, but I'll be showing you guys that soon. Ooh. I need to really make a list of books that you all have been reading because, like, I have not even, like, I've gotten so many books, but, like, I'm always looking for new books to read, basically I'm a hoarder. Book hoarding is what I do. But Descendant of the Crane, I've never heard of that, and I've been wanting to read Joan He, and I've just been kind of hung up on all of the stuff that I've received over the past few weeks. Different mythologies by a bunch of people. I am I need to get into story collections. I'm very not versed in the whole story collection thing. Yes, the MB Book Club book. I love this book. Oh my gosh, like between Felix and Cemetery Boys, I think um those two have been like books that I have thoroughly enjoyed just because I relate to them on like a cellular level. And the fact that Felix is someone who is questioning their identity and also having to deal with, being a teenager who's trans it just gives you a perspective that I don't think a lot of people have. So I'm really enjoying exploring Felix and his plight, I guess. So I really do. I'm enjoying it. I actually spoke to Jesse like 2 days ago, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, can I add you to the NB book list and all of this stuff?" And I was like, "Sure, sure, sure." But I am just getting back into the swing of reading more because I was reading so much for my enjoyment in the last month. And yeah, you're supposed to enjoy your books, but I have not filmed, I have not even decided whether or not I still want to film, but I do want to, I do miss, doing videos. So I will be back doing that. I think my first video will probably be Felix because um, it's just something that I am really, really like feeling needs to be reviewed by me because I am going through some of the things that Felix goes through. And it's just, it's a great book to read. I think it's a must read for trans people in general because I think it explores something that we all experience, that longing to know our gender identities and things like that. So I am I'm looking forward to figuring out how Felix resolves his issues and things like that. So I am looking forward to that. So I want to start our reading at uh we'll start at 15, and we'll go ahead and do you want to do 30 minutes or 20? Let me know in the comments what you want to do. I know a lot of people like the 30 minutes, but I've had people who wanted to do 20 instead. So 20 or 30 minutes. Let me know. All right, I have one for 30, two for 30. All right, so majority rules, 30 minutes it is. I'm going to go ahead and strike up this timer. Let me see, 30 minutes. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Two more people came in. Hello, how are you guys doing? Um, so yeah. Let me see what my share screen is gonna look like here. Um let's see. All right, stop. Reset. So we're gonna do 30 minutes. I've set up the timer. So we got 3 for 30 minutes. All right, so in a few minutes we will go ahead and start. Well, in about a minute. Yo, so I don't know, like, what type of shows are you guys watching? That's what we're gonna talk about in the next break. All right, happy reading. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. Which one? I guess we're gonna go with Felix. I think I've read maybe 20 pages. Hello, Erica. How are you? Nice to be here with you again. It shouldn't be muted. Let me see. Hello. 15 ish pages. That's good. Can y'all hear me now? Just making sure y'all can hear me. All right. So I did read about 20 pages, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, about 20 pages. So, yeah. So, Erica, have you finished your book? Okay. I mean, at least you got some reading in. Yeah, it happens though. Unfortunately, we have to muddle through those long chapters. That's how I was with I think it was Black Sun. I was kind of like, what is happening here? I actually ended up rereading that book for a sci-fi fantasy book club, and man, it's that book gets intense eventually once you get through all of the banalities of that story. Yay! I'm like trying so hard to get to the end of Felix, but y'all know I'm I need to. I have to. Eventually this I need this. Yeah, Black Sun was really good. I've now read it twice. This was supposed to be a big like reread month for me, and I ended up just rereading one book, and I wanted to read Felix because that was the NB book club book. So I went ahead and plucked it off my shelf. It's been sitting there for months and months, and I haven't read it. So I decided to go ahead and read it for the NB Book Club. It gave me NB Book Club has been giving me reason to bring a lot of stuff off of my shelf. Yes, it's a must read. It has to be read at least once. It's got some triggers, but it is an amazing story. Serapio and Shiala are like amazing characters. You've got quite the point of view type of thing. It switches point of view quite a bit. I when I reread it, um I ended up reading it hybrid, reading it with the audiobook as well. And definitely hearing it as an audiobook changes your perspective of the way the book flows, especially since they literally had four different people reading the voices of the characters in the book. So it worked. Black Sun is kind of a slow starter. So I could see you being like, yeah, I'm reading too many books, and Black Sun is just a little bit too slow for me. It definitely took a while to get to the meat and potatoes of the book. I do need to read it, like ASAP. Like it's been sitting on my shelf since the day it was released, the day it was published, and I'm like was literally sitting here like, when am I gonna read that? And I just got a pile of books. Um, I did get that book, The Awakening of Malcolm X by Tiffany D. Jackson and Ilyasah Shabazz. And I have, and I'm looking forward to reading it because it's supposed to be a novelization of his life in prison, and it's not going to be. I'm interested to see how Ilyasa and um, Tiffany wrote this novel. Yeah. Um, DC is a yeah. We're gonna leave DC alone. I'm glad I'm in New York. I'll stay up here for a little while. I want to go back to DC just because I got family down there. But at this point, I'm staying away from all of that craziness. I feel bad for you guys, all of you in DC, Maryland area. Um, yeah, that's a lot. I know exactly where you're at. Went to school not too far from there. Boo. Yeah, I know that. I have spent significant amounts of time in DC because my family lives in Virginia, but right near DC. Like you could literally walk from their house to DC. So they're so close. So I've spent time in DC. I've been to Howard Theater. I've been to the Smithsonian out there. I've been quite quite everywhere in DC. So I've never actually been to the White House. Never had the desire to go, and it's always been pretty crowded out there. We chill over here. We talk about everything. We talk about food all the time. Erica and her Oreo talks and things. Yeah, we talk about everything over here. But when do we want to start the next sprint? Mm, let's start at 58. So I gotta brag a little bit. Really, really, we're not doing this today, Erica. But I'm I love Oreos, but best flavor ever are the latte Oreos. They have like coffee cream filling in them, but they're delicious. Yeah. I don't like double stuffed either. Y'all can have all of that. Mm-mm. I will take my latte Oreos every day, all day. I know, Erica, you always just drag us full force down this rabbit hole every time. Nah. Yes, there's a latte Oreo, and they're delicious. They have coffee filling in them instead of the regular cream. And my other favorite is the red velvet ones. Those are really good. My girlfriend actually likes she likes the pumpkin ones, pumpkin spice ones. She really likes those. But she's like pumpkin spice everything whenever it's in season. They're delicious. Oh, I recently um made pudding from scratch. It was very good. I love the red velvet ones. I think they could make the cream for the red velvet ones taste a little bit more like cream cheese, but I do really like the red velvet ones. Yes, mint ones are good too. I mean, you can always have them imported. I know they're probably going to be hella expensive if you try to do it that way, but I mean, completely up and moving is more expensive than seeing whether or not you can have them imported. That's kind of a lot. But yeah. Enough Oreo talks. Dang it. Did my phone go dead? No. All right. We'll start in about a minute because we went over talking about Oreos. We always have this talk. It's either Oreos or last time we were talking about cookie butter. We literally had like a 30-minute talk about cookie butter the last time we were up here. Which reminds me, we have like 2 jars of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with the Oreo conversation. We always have the Oreo conversation. Uh, so I guess we'll give it another minute since we went over talking about cookie. You can't find it. Amazon might have cookie butter. Cookie butter is literally like um this butter with crushed up cookies in it, and it's real smooth. You can put it on your bread and it spreads. We eat it by the spoonful. It's just really good. It's really, really unhealthy, but it tastes delicious. It's just this butter just made out of cookies. So yeah, it's really good. Amazon definitely Amazon definitely sells cookie butter. What's overrated? Are we speaking about the same type of cookie butter? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get away from buying anything from Amazon. That's why when I found the little bookstore not too far from me, I said from now on, since the prices are about the same, I'll just take my little bit of money and take the 15-minute walk and go over there and buy my books from them instead. It is amazing. It's delicious. Cookie butter on brioche bread is top notch. Yes, cookies, cookie butter, Oreos. I made pudding from scratch the other day. It was amazing. It's not gross. I love cookie butter. Cookie butter spread on some brioche bread and or just eating it by the spoonful is just very satisfying. So yeah, I have I'm going to tell y'all about my new obsession because people have probably already seen my Twitter. There are numerous posts about this show named Trigonometry, and one of the stars, she was also in the Musketeers, and I found this on eBay. Is Talisa Teixeira, and it is autographed, and she is in that show. It's my new. I've watched Trigonometry twice. I'm working on a third time. It's not fancy. It's hella un it's just not healthy at all, but it's not fancy at all and it tastes delicious. So if it tastes good, I'll eat it, you know. I get I get it in the jar. I would love to learn how to make cookie butter so I don't have to spend the $4 to get a jar of cookie butter. But that would be amazing. Oh, I have like three autographed books coming in the mail, like that I won in various giveaways and things like that. Somebody told me they need some of my good luck to rub off on them. I also just got this. Also signed. See, I might need to find that ASAP. We have not read. See, Erica always going off on the Oreo tangent here. So at 10, we will read. Gosh. Also, my birthday is coming up, so yeah, I'm about to be dropping that link tree in a couple days. Be like, hey, my birthday coming up. This is what I want. And this is my wish list. I literally I won a copy of Ellie Marnie's book, and it came with a bookmark, all the character stickers, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. It's February 9th. Yep, February 9th. I will be I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm gonna be stuck up in here. Probably might throw like a reading, might host a reading sprint that day or something. That may be the move. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the timer up here and we'll start in a few. We'll start in about a minute. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm gonna probably do a reading sprint, and I'm gonna try to behave myself. Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna start our next sprint so Erica can finish her last page and we can get through some pages. Um 30 minutes. I'll start it in a few seconds. Y'all and y'all Oreos. I'm gonna send all of y'all back to the people factory. All right. Here we go. Happy reading. Everybody just read. Ah. Okay. Hey, what's up? That's cool. I think I'm gonna do a couple more sprints. But yeah, because I'm trying to finish up Felix Ever After for the Indie Book Club. And it's gotten quite good. I'm yeah. I'm on the part where he finds out who dead named him. So yeah. Erica, I got cookie butter. It's delicious. So how much did y'all read? What's going on? Let me see how much I read. Actually, so I read like 25 pages. I'm getting a lot of headway done. So that's a good thing. Never fails. Food will distract you from anything. But yeah, been reading, getting some of this stuff done. I'm glad to get through Felix Ever After finally because kind of been reading it for like a week. I kind of put it down for like 3 days straight and didn't read anything. Ooh. I have not read Sherlock. Like, I haven't read it all the way through. I've wanted to. I've seen the movies, basically all of the shows and things like that, but I've never actually read it. Cookie butter. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good. uh, I'm so terrible though. Well, anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna do one more sprint because I think I'm cooking tonight. It's delicious. So All right. I think we're gonna start at 50. Gonna do one more sprint. We always end up talking about food. Like, it's a problem every time. It never fails. Oreos, good choice. Touche. Touche. That's fine. But yeah, we've been making s'mores a lot lately too. We got the marshmallows and the chocolate and everything. So yeah, we eat s'mores like almost daily. I also bought like the super pretzels. Well, they're not super pretzels. They're the Auntie Anne's um the the microwave pretzels. They're so good. And if you make it with the butter instead of, putting water on it and then putting it in the microwave, it is so good. So, s'mores. All right. Happy reading, guys. We're going to start this timer. Hopefully I can get through some more of this. All right, that was our 30 minutes. Mm. So, how far have you gotten? How many pages did you read? I've kind of decimated what was left of this book. I think I have maybe 15 pages left. Um, I'm like really excited to get finished with this one just because it's been sitting on my shelf for so long. I'm emotional. This book is it's pulling some emotions out, and I didn't expect that. So yeah, how's everybody's reading going? I'm sure that you're enjoying what you're reading. I know I am. I think that like I said, between um, Cemetery Boys and Felix, it just pulls you all into your feels, and I think that both these books are books that we needed, and I am more than likely possibly going to read Freshwater next, maybe, or I will do Ring Shout. You know, I've this one has also been sitting on the shelf since publication day, and it's time. It really is. I'm crushing it now. I was not a few days ago. I think I started this book maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's partially because I've been switching between these two. Fires of Vengeance is getting really, really good. Tao is definitely a character, and I'm not gonna we're not gonna start any Tao slander or anything like that, but um his character is definitely growing on me. It got to the point where I was so frustrated with him in the first book, but he's kind of redeeming himself in the second book. You need to read both of what? Felix and Cemetery Boys, or Ring Shout and Freshwater? Which ones? Ooh, I want to read that. I have been telling myself for the longest that I was gonna get to some of these Nick Stone books, because Shuri's written by Nick Stone, if I'm not mistaken, and I've been saying I was gonna get to it, and I've just been slacking. And the thing about it is, people ended up sending me so many books for Christmas. So now I have all of these books. Like literally, I literally told my mom for my birthday I want a new bookshelf, and that's what she's been, you know, planning to invest in for me, cuz I'm redo all of my shelves, because at this point I just don't have any space for all of these books. And I have a pile of books in the office area where it's just a whole bunch of books just sitting there on the floor, and I want them to have specific places on my shelves here. I keep a database so I know which books are where, and how I've organized them. I've organized them, according to last name and title. And it's but now I have new books that I'm gonna have to fit somewhere, and I have so many books. Just thinking about how many books I have makes my head hurt. And I also have pre-orders coming very soon. My first pre-order for this year is coming. I'm getting Wings of Ebony. Someone pre-ordered it for me. So I read Cemetery Boys, and as I was reading Cemetery Boys, Aiden was doing a giveaway of the Cemetery Boy themed pencils from Longhand Pencils. I don't know um if you've ever heard of them. I actually won the set of Cemetery Boy pencils. So as I was going through, I was taking pictures with the pencils with the quotes on them with the character cards. So those are on Instagram if you haven't seen them. But yeah, I did take pictures. Like whenever I came up on one of the quotes, I took a picture of the character card with the person who said the quote and with the pencil with the quote. Definitely Felix. I have not read Freshwater, and I feel ashamed of myself because it was bought for me um before I even got The Death of Vivek Oji, and I ended up reading Vivek first. So yeah, that's one of those moments when I'm just like, you should have read it back then. I have Freshwater as a physical copy as well. Um, One thing I've noticed about the Freshwater hardcover is that it's it's hand bound. You can see where they took the pages and they cut, and they took the pages and cut, and then took the, because it's kind of uneven. You can tell that they hand bound the book. It's really, that's one creative um thing that I really love about certain books. I just like when it's just unique to see a book that has been hand bound and put together. We also have a copy of Another Brooklyn that is also hand bound and signed by the author. I haven't been to any casinos. None of that. Mm-mm. I can't help it. Um, I win things. And I still have two copies of Ray Bearer that I won. There's two copies of Ray Bearer, and I also won a copy of the audiobook for Ray Bearer. Um, and if you do get to listen to Cemetery Boys as an audiobook, um, I think their name is Avi Roke. He perfect, amazing reading of the book. I literally, after I was finished reading, I hybrid read Cemetery Boys, and after I was finished reading, I I literally went to the Twitter verse. It just was like, oh my gosh, y'all have to listen to the audiobook. It's amazing. So yeah. I mean, I try. See, the thing about me is I will literally enter every giveaway that I see and then like forget all about them, and then weeks later I'll get like a notification on Twitter. Oh, you've won this. Give me your address so we can send you this. I literally have a pre-order of Aiden's new book coming in March from Bookshop. So yeah. No comment on that one. One, Vivek destroyed me completely. Um it was heartbreaking, but I still enjoyed that Vivek's death wasn't necessarily violent. It was, you know, it was literally an accident. We love Okweke. Um, I have actually spoken to Okweke about Vivek. They caught my long ass Twitter thread about Vivek Oji and read the whole thing. They literally went through the whole thing and read it, and I was just like stunned when they replied, "Oh my goodness, this is freaking amazing." I was done at that point. I have not read Freshwater. Like I'm literally looking at the book. It's sitting right here in front of my face and I have not read it yet. It's been sitting on that shelf since I got it, basically. I've never won a Goodreads giveaway, and I recently I deleted my Goodreads account. I am now on Storygraph. So I'm keeping track of everything on Storygraph now. I just think that Storygraph is a little bit more flexible, and if you want to do reading challenges and everything, it's just better for, you can like literally upload your own reading challenges and stuff. Yeah, I have my love hate relationship with Otsa. I think that's his name. The cousin. I feel like um yes, Vivek was full of so much joy and everything, but I feel like also that reincarnation thread And Akweke talked about their purpose behind writing it as like a reincarnation story, and they gave some really really amazing points because especially in their culture, I think they are I forget the ethnic background they're from, um but their tradition is to name the child after the person who they've been reincarnated from. And I think, and their point was that writing Vivek that way was um was the consequences of not acknowledging the reincarnation. I did. I really did. And they were just so amazing about answering questions and everything that pertained to Vivek and everything. I also watched this really really cool conversation. It was Akweke and Elizabeth Acevedo talking and interacting with each other, and I was there for all of it. And them interacting with each other, them being two of my favorite authors, just, you know, batting questions off of each other and everything like that, that was amazing. It was amazing to see. Uh it's let me type it here. That should be my username. Um yeah. Dirty Computer Central over here. Still always, always, always gonna be a Janelle Monáe fan. I think I'm gonna do celebrity stories. I'm gonna have to start doing those. I got some really, really cute stories to tell. Some really funny ones. All right, so I think we'll do one more 30-minute sprint just because I want to get through the rest of this book. And that was my plan. That's partially why I started. I'm starting to do the reading sprints again because it just holds me accountable as well as you guys. I will be doing these every Saturday. And since we've had pretty good, you know, turnout today, I will continue to do them. I know people are really interested in doing reading sprints and just, you know, being able to get through some pages. So I will be doing these every Saturday from now until I decide to stop doing them. And maybe, just maybe, I might plan on doing a birthday sprint. Might do that on the 9th. So once I set it up, I'll let y'all know. All right. Okay. Bet. I'll follow you too. 1 second. I'll be. So I think I'm gonna read Ring Shout, and I'll keep reading Fires of Vengeance just because it's been tedious trying to get through the second book. Um, if you've read The Rage of Dragons, you know how frustrating Tao can be. And yeah, just he just needs prayer. Yay, birthday vibes. I'm ready. I'm ready for you guys to see this birthday message that I got. It's from somebody like I can't wait till y'all get to see it. It's y'all are gonna lose your shit when you see it. Can y'all hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Wait, let me see something. Let's see. It should be working now. I don't. It usually has like something that tells you if it's working. Let's see. All right. So one more 30-minute sprint so I can finish this right here. If y'all see me crying on the screen, uh don't ain't nothing to see here. If I'm crying, ain't nothing to see here. All right, that's cool. That's a deal between me and you guys. Cause this right here, some serious stuff. It's between me and the book. I guess food and all of this other stuff is just gonna be my aesthetic from now on. That's what it's gonna be. So, oh yeah, if you if you've ever read Rage of Dragons, you know Tao is frustrating and he can be downright just infuriating. It's just a lot trying to trying to reconcile with Tao's character. I need to read this. This is I've literally had it for the longest, but I will crack this open like today after I'm finished with this book. Ain't nothing to see here. Cause it's at the end and it's all touching and emotional and stuff. Oh, Vivek OG will definitely do that for you. Vivek will definitely do that for you. I advise that you keep a whole box of Kleenex next to you. Vivek will definitely do that to you. Uh, Cinderella is Dead will do that to you. Lobizona, it's quite a bit here that will like make you bawl your eyes out. Yeah, I have Blaze Raft games that I need to read. It's just so much. But let's start our next sprint. All right, let's see. Gonna start our next sprint. We're gonna go ahead for our last 30 here so that we can all, do other things. I know next Saturday, 2 o'clock, same time, we'll be here and I will be holding sprints. We'll decide whether or not we'll do 20-minute or 30-minute sprints that day. And we'll have fun. And we'll bring up Oreos maybe, possibly. That might be our aesthetic here. That might just be something that's inevitable for us. So it is what it is. I've resigned myself to it. So it is set. Let me see. One more 30-minute sprint and then I got all these notifications. All right. And start. Happy reading. I'm not crying, you're crying. So I did finish Felix Ever After. It was a cute story. I really, really did enjoy this. It was cute, and I think Kaysen is probably one of my favorite authors right now. One of them. Um, there is a list. There is quite a list, and I think that I maybe need to check out their new book. Well, their series actually that they did for Orbit. Um, so I am finished with this book. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start Ring Shout. Um, but this is going to conclude my sprints for today. If you have any questions, concerns, anything you guys want to say, uh, now's your time, or forever hold your peace. Well, until next Saturday. But I have definitely enjoyed my book. I hope you guys are enjoying the books that you are reading. And I think I will go ahead and sign off. Peace to all of you guys. I hope that everyone gets through their books. I don't know who else is doing sprints. I might drop in on someone else's sprints maybe tomorrow or whatever, get some reading in. But I do plan on doing some more sprints next week, Saturday. I hope more people come in. I hope that we actually get to have a little bit of fun. I'm also going to do some filming today so that I can go ahead and have a video ready to upload in a few days. And I hope all of you just, had fun with me today. I hope that we get to have more fun next week. Y'all are so welcome. I am so glad that y'all really enjoy this. You're all so welcome. I'm glad you finished your audiobook. I'm glad that people are actually getting reading in. We're starting out this year pretty good reading wise. This country is going to shit, but who knows? Y'all are welcome. I will see y'all guys next week. We'll have fun. We'll talk about Oreos and cookie butter and whatever crazy stuff comes out next week. But for now, we're going to close this up, and I'm gonna go read some more books because I kind of want to actually get through some of this stuff this week. All right, peace out. Y'all have a good night. I am thoroughly looking forward to the unkindness of ghosts. Slow read. It's literally sitting on my shelf. It's been sitting on my shelf for 8 months now. It's time. So I hope that and if you guys are going to participate in the unkindness of ghosts, slow read. Erica, that's your lane. Have fun.